Good morning to one and all present here. Myself N. Kalpana. I am from Sri GK Jain Higher Secondary School, Roypuram. Today, for the 10th standard, I am going to explain the topic is periodic classification. In last two video, we saw about the important definition, important terms in the periodic classification. What is called periods, how many periods are there, what is called groups, what are the characteristics of group, how many groups are present in. These are all seen in the first video. And in the second video, we saw the important term is metallurgy, to extract the metal from its ore. We saw three important metals are there. First one is aluminium, iron as well as the copper. Okay, aluminium it has been extracted from the bauxite, and the copper it has extracted from copper pyrite, and the iron it has been extracted from the hematite. These are all we have saw in the last video. In this video, we saw the term is alloys. Usually alloys it is in a homogeneous mixture. Homo means single phase. For example, if you have added salt in a water, it should be seen two components are present in it, but it has been seen in the same phase. That will be called it as a homogeneous mixture. Usually in alloy, we have to add two kinds of metal together, but it look like a same phase only. Okay, that is a alloys. For example, if you consider it as a gold, for the gold it is a very soft in nature, so for it is difficult to you make it as a ornaments. That is why we are adding the copper to that. So copper is also been metals. So for this adding a gold with a copper, it will be formed as a homogeneous mixture. So next one is an amalgam. So amalgam is also been an alloy. That means adding a two kinds of metals in it. But in an amalgam, we have the alloy of mercury with that. So if it is in the mercury plays a vital role, means those alloy will be called it as the amalgam. So usually in a dental, we have, instead of filling the teeth, we have using those amalgam and all. Okay, so amalgam is nothing else, it is also be the alloy, but it is a combination of mercury with the other metals. That is called as a amalgam. And next one, we have to see the types of alloys. We have two types of alloys. First one is ferrous alloys and non-ferrous alloys. So by the name you can be easily identified. Ferrous usually denoted the term, it denoted the metal as iron. Non-ferrous means without the iron. So if the alloys presence of iron will be called it as a ferrous alloys. If it is other than the iron, the absence of iron or other than the iron, some other metal will be act as a alloy. That will be called it as a non-ferrous. So example like copper, zinc, aluminium, magnesium, these are all form an alloy, means that will be called it as a non-ferrous alloy. Okay, so let's see what is mean by alloys. It is a homogeneous mixture. Amalgam, it is also a alloy, but mercury is present means will be called specifically we called it as a amalgam. Types of alloy, ferrous and non-ferrous. Okay, and next one is a corrosion. Usually what is mean by corrosion means the destruction of iron. It has been destroyed over it. Usually we in normal terms will be called it as rusting. Rusting means it has been destructive the appearance of the iron particles with the environment. When it is reacted or when it is exposed with the environment, reacted with the oxygen and all, water molecule will be there. So on the wet condition it rusting. Rusting means destruction will be happen. That will be called it as a corrosion. So usually corrosion means metals will be there. The metal have been corroded means it has been reacted with the oxygen. When it is exposed to the environment, it should be reacted with the oxygen. It will be formed as a oxides. Metal reacted with the oxygen formed as a metal oxides. So that term will be called it as a corrosion. Types of corrosion is, we have two types of corrosion. One is a dry corrosion, other one is a wet corrosion. So you know about the wet corrosion. Wet means water content. So if the aqueous water molecule will be take part in the corrosion means will be called it as a wet corrosion. Dry corrosion means oxygen, the gas particles present in the environment like oxygen, nitrogen, it has been reacted with the metal, it has been destructed, those metal will be called it as a dry corrosion. Let's see. So corrosion means it has been the destruction of the metal. It has been converted to metal into metal oxides. Okay, two types, dry, wet. Wet means in presence of water molecule. Dry means oxygen, nitrogen like a gaseous molecule will be present in the atmosphere. And next one, how will you prevent the alloys? Sorry, how will you prevent the corrosion? We have a lot of steps which is involved in it. First step is two important steps. One is alloying and next one is surface coating. So you know alloying. Alloying means the metal which is treated with the some more metal. Okay. So if some more metal is treated means it is the strength of the metal will be increased. So automatically the corroded will be reduced in it. That will be called it as alloying. Surface coated means we have to coat it. For example, if you have taken some other metal, if it is directly exposed with the environment means it is easily corroded. But if you have like example, if you have painted with that, the painted will be act interfacial medium in between the metal as well as the environment. So it takes some more time for the corrosion. Okay, so that is a preventing measure. Let's see what are all the different preventing measures and all. Here for the surface coating we have a galvanization. So we saw here it is alloy. If you are using a mercury means specifically we termed as amalgam. So the same process if it is a galvanization. Galvanization means one metal it has been coated with the other metal. If it is zinc will be placed on it means, especially if it is zinc will be involved in it means, those term will be called it as a galvanization. Galvanization means zinc will be involved in it. The next one is an electroplating. Usually we saw in the electroplating electrolysis method. So we have taken a beaker, we have inserted two rods, cathode and anode, and the electrolyte substance will be there. So electroplating means coating of one metal with the other metal with the using of supplying of electricity. That will be called it as a electroplating. If you have electroplated one metal it has been coated with the other metal, it is reduced its corrosion properties. Okay. And next one, anodizing. So in electroplating we call it as cathode and anode will be the same. Anodizing, anodes will be involved in the restriction of the corrosion means usually aluminum will be taking place. If in the aluminum in the anodizing, and the cathodic means the cathodic property. Here we will be called it as a sacrificial metal. Sacrificial metal is we have two metals. I told that. Surface coating means we have to coat one metal over the other metal. So first we have to consider that which is an important metal. For example, if you are considered as a gold and the copper, which will be an important one, we have the most important valuable is gold. So we have to protect the gold metal. So for this thing we have to, but it is not been coated in a gold ornaments. It is not be coated. It has been mixed over it. Just an example, if you protect the gold, we have to using the copper on it. Those copper will be called it as a sacrificial metal. So when you compare the two metal, which one will be a higher value, which one will be a lower one, it is able to protect the valuable one. That will be called it as a sacrificial metal. So in this periodic table, periodic classification, the important questions are, the definitions are very important. It is very easy also. What is mean by electronegativity, electron affinity, in how many periods, how many groups, characteristics of period, characteristics of group. The most important is three extractions, metallurgy, which is involved in three metals, copper, iron and aluminium. You have to know the ore for it. At least you have to remember the important ores and all, and as well as the uses. Only three uses are there, three ores are there. So it is a very important one. And next one is a types of preventing is a very important one. And next one, types. Sometimes they in one words they asking what it is amalgam. In which metal it is present means it is called amalgam. Whether mercury, iron, zinc, like that they have given the options. And the same one, what it is a galvanization. So in one words also we expect these questions. So it is these topics are involved in the periodic classification. Thank you.